Nick, thank you for joining. Welcome. Welcome again. Rex Trains, thank you for joining. This is the third Cannonball of the season, of the 2019 season. And we're here at the Long Island Railroad Westhampton station. Thanks again for joining. Train is listed as on time tonight, so we will find out. Should be here in about 8 minutes. Andrea, thank you for joining. Welcome to you. Here we are at Westhampton again, awaiting the arrival of the Cannonball. Hi to you. Overcast night, but mild. We're supposed to have a good weekend out here in this direction, so Matt, thank you for joining. So we'll see. There could be a fairly good-sized crowd on the train tonight. Thank you for inviting your followers, Matt. Let's see, the time is 5:32. So we have about 8 minutes for arrival of the train. I'll just pan around a little bit to show you what's going on here at Westhampton. Yeah, I see that. That bridge strike, Matt, was in Center Moriches, about a mile from me, mile and a half. A cement truck tried to go under the Montauk Highway bridge. The railroad bridge goes over Montauk Highway or Main Street on the west end of Center Moriches. And one of these ready-mix trucks tried to make it under. And fortunately, there's a good and a bad side to this story. Fortunately, he made it underneath without striking the bridge. Otherwise, that would have just stopped all the train traffic out here. The bad news is that he sideswiped a car, and the car ended up on his side, but according to the police report, the driver of the car that was hit was not injured. But we have to get an update on that. And the cement truck ended up running off the road into the side lot along the side of Montauk Highway there. So it could have been a lot worse as far as injuries, and it could have been a heck of a lot worse as far as the trains being held up. All right, Andy's, thank you for sharing on Twitter. Now, I don't know, they may reduce the speed of the trains through that area. I can't directly comment on that right now, since the police are saying there was not a bridge strike, but perhaps they may err on the side of caution and have the trains go through Center Moriches at a reduced speed. So we'll see what happens. Matt, that's your second-hand report, and the first-hand report is right off of our Center Moriches community page on Facebook. Oh, is that right? Oh, interesting. Okay. See, I just learned about this a few minutes before I left my home in Center Moriches, a little before 5. 12:35 in Lebanon. Oh, well, thank you for joining us there from your part of the world. Yeah, I don't know. We're saying that there was no damage to the bridge or the tracks. It wasn't a bridge strike. according to the person who took the pictures and put the post on Facebook. But it was enough where the cement truck actually went off the road, and the Suffolk County Police were there, and a car was sideswiped by this transit mix truck. Take care. See you later. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. I appreciate that. You do a time check here. 5:36. So we should see the train in about 5 minutes. Yes, this will be on Twitter and Periscope replays, and I also upload this to my YouTube channel during the evening tonight. So there'll be a version of this on the YouTube channel. Well, so good night to you. It's well past your bedtime. 12:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. Thank you for all the hearts. Appreciate that. Parking lot is not too full compared to 2 weeks ago with the Memorial Day weekend. Oh, is that right? Passing through Mastic Shirley right now. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for that update. Yeah, all right. So that's let's think about this timeline here. Nominal run from Mastic Shirley to Spionk is 15 minutes, and then 7 minutes from Spionk to Westhampton. So that's 22 minutes, but you can subtract a few minutes off of that because the Cannonball is not stopping at either station. It's running through there. So I guess it will be a little later tonight. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. And there was nothing on the MTA LIRR alerts about this bridge incident in Center Moriches. All right, we're running late tonight. Hey, we deal with everything here. At age 79 and a half, I can deal with most things. My apologies to my viewers and listeners. Anyway, yeah, it's running late already, so now we don't know what this is a function of, whether he has a speed restriction through Center Moriches. Oh, this is the original Westhampton station that you're looking at. Matt, thanks for joining again. Yeah, this is a classic East End station. Needs a little repair work and upgrade. 10 minutes late? Okay. They did a nice job with the Southampton station in recent times. And it would be nice to see them fix this station up. You can see it's the original platform. Yes, the answer to your question is certain trains. I mean, I do a lot of traveling on the Long Island Railroad, and we do the videos of certain ones like the Cannonball and usually the summer trains. That's true. It's used as a staging area for railroad employees here. And there's certain times that the station building itself is open. They don't sell tickets anymore. There's just the machines, but you know, the restroom is unlocked. Summertime crowds on Fridays, Saturdays, and then Sunday nights heading west. It's pretty crowded here. While we're waiting for the train to come through, running, as Matt told us, 10 minutes late. This is obviously, as you can see, single track territory, single track diesel territory. There is a bypass siding here, or a freight siding if you want to call it that. It's not controlled, it's not an interlocking here, it's not controlled by the Babylon Tower, but they did replace the mechanical switches with electrical switches. So rather than the conductor or assistant conductor getting down and manually throwing the switch as we've seen in the past, they do it with a key now. There is, I'll show you that right now. You can see it here. But it's open at the end. But there is a 6-foot high cyclone fence here, right where we're looking. No soda machine. Those are ticket machines over there that you see, the gray one and the red one. TVMs. All right, let's take a look at the parking lot. People are here now. There's quite a few cars have come in now waiting for the train. Probably more than last Friday night, but still a lot less than Friday of Memorial Day weekend. Again, for my viewers who are not familiar with the area, we're at the community of Westhampton, just outside the incorporated village of Westhampton Beach. Okay, Andrea, if it's through Spionk, then we'll see it within 6 minutes. There's our computer announcement that says the train will arrive within 5 minutes. And that's fairly close. For the run from Spionk to Westhampton is nominally 7 minutes. In another about 5 minutes or so. Yeah, he's passing through Spionk now. I'm a wealth of information for people who come here to the station. Well, how nice of that. Wow. That must have been quite an experience. Very good. All right, so now we're down to 3 minutes. I am looking west, back toward New York City. Again, we're about 72 miles east of Midtown Manhattan, let's say using Penn Station as the reference point. And this train runs 95 minutes non-stop from Penn Station to Westhampton. It does not stop at Jamaica. So first stop after leaving Penn Station is Westhampton. Then followed after Westhampton, it'll stop at Southampton, Bridgehampton, Easthampton, and Montauk. Should be a 12-car set tonight of Kawasaki C3 Bilevel cars. The first 3 cars are what they call the Hamptons Reserve Service, reserve seating in the first 3 cars. So you're paying above and beyond the regular peak fare from New York out here. I have my eyes that way. Andrea, thank you for that update. I should be able to spot the headlights as it comes around the curve at the Old Country Road crossing. Yes, all right, here we are. The train is in view now. We'll stay with full width video here rather than trying to zoom in and out. Let's see if he rolls right into the station tonight. Last week they actually came to a momentary halt half a mile west of the station. Okay, 5:52 is the time locally here. So that's 11 minutes late. Here's our signal. Headlights to low beam. Good, good. Okay. And here's the arrival of our Cannonball for Friday, June 7th. They may do a 6 and 6 split tonight, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah, it looks that way. I don't see Conductor Ed on the train tonight. All right, so they're opening up the first 6 cars tonight rather than 8 and 4. So people are getting off the first 6 cars now. And then what will happen is the crew will conduct a double stop, execute a double stop, move the train forward so that the rear 6 cars platform. And I sure looks like there's a heck of a good crowd on this train tonight. Oh yeah, the vestibules are full with standees. So a lot more people tonight than last Friday night. The weather forecast is better for this weekend than it was last weekend. And probably a lot of people were partied out from the 3-day weekend for Memorial Day. they needed a weekend to recuperate from that. That's speculation on my part, but no, seriously, the weather forecast is supposed to be better. All right, here's the train being pulled forward now so that the rear 6 Kawasaki C3s will platform. And then they'll open up the doors on the rear 6 cars. And I see people in the vestibules, standing in the vestibules as the cars go by me. So it's standing room only tonight. 512. 512 is the locomotive and trail. So this is Cannonball for Friday, June 7th. Very good. So people are now getting off the rear 6 cars. Again, Westhampton, followed by Southampton, Bridgehampton, Easthampton, and Montauk. He's running approximately 15 minutes late tonight. And there goes our equipment leaving Westhampton Station. Cannonball for June 7th, third one of the season. About an hour from now, 50 minutes, between 50 to 60 minutes from here. All right, thanks very much, folks. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the parking lot here at Westhampton Beach before we shut down for the night. Here's everybody at the first stop at Westhampton, leaving the train and being picked up, and now leaving the station. We're about a mile, not even that, 3/4 of a mile north of the Westhampton Beach Village downtown area. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. Thanks for joining us. Well, okay, the westbound train, 2709, who was slowed down because of, they had to exercise caution because of a potential bridge strike in Center Moriches. Although they said the cement truck did not actually impact the bridge, it was close enough where I think they wanted to slow the equipment down and make sure. So that was the story 2 hours ago. All right, thank you very much for joining tonight, everybody. Andrea, good to see you as always. Matt, and I thank you all for the updates as far as the status of the train and keeping us posted here. So what I will do is I will edit this version to eliminate some of the language in it, and I will put this edited version up on my YouTube channel after supper tonight. So look for it there also. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.